Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night, whenever you might be catching my video. I'm the Nat Chan, and today we are going to be discussing Final Fantasy. Why? Because it is its 30th anniversary this year. That's right, 30 years ago, in 1987, we received our, we in America did not receive it, but Final Fantasy I was put out on the NES in Japan. However, we're not going to be discussing one today. I'm going to be doing a whole series of videos throughout the year for the 30th anniversary because it is my favorite franchise. So, without further ado, if you'll watch this opening, you'll see which one we will be discussing. I never get tired of that opening. Final Fantasy VIII is the one that we will be discussing today. You probably realized that when you looked at my shirt. Unless you haven't played VIII, then you wouldn't have any idea what my shirt is from. However, we are discussing VIII. And by discussing, I mean I am just going to be nostalgically talking to you about Final Fantasy VIII and the reasons why I enjoyed it and why it is my favorite in the franchise so far. This isn't a review of why the game is good or not good, because you can go to YouTube and type in Final Fantasy VIII review and you'll find tons of different videos. Some people loved it, some people hated it, and there's a small margin that just doesn't care. But my love for Final Fantasy VIII began the very, very first time I watched that opening sequence. Now, we thought the sequence for 7 was amazing, right? However, 8 blew it out of the freaking water. It was gorgeous. The music was amazing, the visuals were stunning, and it was just immediately captivating to me. Let's just talk about 15-year-old me staring at the screen, holding the remote. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Nothing will ever make me feel this way ever again. And honestly, that's the truth. Very few Final Fantasies has affected me the same way. I will talk about those in their own videos though. 8 was a bombshell on my high school life. It came out when I was a sophomore, and I carried its joy with me throughout the rest of high school. Yes, 9 came out, and I did like 9. 9 is a fantastic game. It is up there for me. And then 10 came out when I was a senior, but 8 stuck with me so hard, and for so many reasons. And one would actually think that after my first attempt at 8, I would have given up, because here's the story behind that. 8 is actually the reason I started buying strategy guides, because I tried playing Final Fantasy VIII without the strategy guide my first time through. I got to disc 4, but I was missing about... I only had 4 of the GFs. 4? Yeah, 4 of them. There's more than 4, significantly so, actually. And I also was only like 60th level, and I found out the hard way that you can't upgrade your weapons once you get to disc 9. So, you know, after like a billion hours gameplay, I was like, well, I guess I'll get the strat guide and try that again. So I did, and I replayed it, and you know what? It was just as good the second time, the third time, the fourth time, the fifth. Okay, I've finished this game at least 15 times through. Don't judge me. I try and do it a little bit different every time. That's actually one of the things I like about the junctioning system, is I use it to make my gameplay experience a little bit different every time. I try to beef up the different people using different GFs and different spells. If you've played it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then go watch a video about the junctioning system. Maybe you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a completely different type of system from all the other ones. But yeah, I just love it as a whole, the whole game. Obviously the people are a little bit dated, especially up close in the face, but you know what, the environments still hold really, really well. They're gorgeous, and there are some really, really lovable characters. Even a lot of the NPCs have funny little quirks, and you're just like, yeah, I remember that. That was great. That was funny. That's gonna stick with me because it was funny. Honestly, my favorite character is not even one of the main 6, but that's okay. It's Laguna. I love Laguna. But honestly, I love the main 6 as well. And Cypher is a great protagonist. Antagonist. I know what I'm talking about. It's late. Give me a break. It may not be late while you're watching this, but it's late while I'm filming it. The music for 8 is probably... It's probably the Final Fantasy soundtrack that I listen to the most. Except for now 15. I love the soundtrack for 15. I listen to that a lot. But anyway, 8 is the one that has stuck with me the longest and the hardest. Like, I listen to it so much. It's so wonderful. And I love the card game in 8. I actually saw a really funny meme today that I posted on my Instagram that was a picture of Squall. It says, antisocial, plays card games with everyone he meets, which is so true with some players. It's like, oh, can I play with you? Can I play with you? Can I play with you? Do you have a card that I want? It's super fun. I like it a lot. But, yeah. 8. I just And 8 had a lot of firsts. Firsts, obviously. It was the first one that had the proportionate people to the environments. It was the first one that had a vocal song in it. Eyes on Me? Eyes on Me. Yeah. Which to this day is one of my favorite songs. It's so pretty. Oh. I just remember going, oh, this song actually has lyrics. Oh. It was all very shocking to little 15-year-old me, just because I had pretty music before, and you know, you're like, oh, this is the love theme, and this is this person's theme. And to actually get something with lyrics, though, that was really cool, and really, really quite amazing. Obviously now, music is just like, and sounds like you're listening to an orchestra in-game now, these days. But you know what? It's okay. That was a first for me, and it was fantastic. And there's just so much I could say about this game, but I don't even really have the right words for all the right moments that I even want to talk about. The endless hours I have given my life to this game. Oh, I do have a really funny story. I had a friend once that a new Final Fantasy would come out, and we would kind of sort of race, to see who could beat it first. And one Saturday morning at like 8:30, 9 o'clock, she called me, and she's like, I'm on disc 3. And I was like, oh, are you? How dare you call me at 8:30 on a Saturday? How dare you? So I got up, you know, I held up the phone, I got up out of bed, I had breakfast, and I said, if anyone needs me, I'll be in my room playing Final Fantasy VIII. It's important. Please don't disturb me unless it's important. So, I called her 10:30 that night, and I said, I'm on disc 4, and I hung up the phone. That was it. That's all I said after she answered the phone. But, yeah, just moments like that. I remember my first time through, and the eternal struggle that was the final boss, and the fact that it was this huge long struggle, and I kept thinking, oh, the fight is over, oh, just kidding, here's another stage to the fight, oh, the fight is over, yeah, oh, nope, it's still going. And then it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was exhausted, and I was emotional. And then when I did finally beat it, and the last cinema played, and the song, and I just was bawling. And I'm almost bawling now just thinking about that emotional experience. And you know what? That's when I know a game is really, really good, is when I have those emotional experiences. But of course, it could have just been because it was 4 a.m., but I still have that to this day, even when I beat it. So it obviously just is very close to me. And yeah, if you haven't played 8, I would say go ahead and give it a go. It's on Steam, it's on PSN Network. I have the original PlayStation 1 discs, I have it on my Vita. I have been debating getting it on Steam, just because it has been upgraded, and I just wanted to see how that is. But I hear the PC version was a little bit prettier when it came out in the day, so I don't know. I never played. I want it though, just because I want the box. The box is really pretty. It's shiny and white and beautiful. I remember seeing it in PC Gamer going, oh, I wish I could have that. But anyway, I do love 8. I have figures for 8, I have posters for 8, I have the soundtrack to 8, like right here. Actually, remember when I said I listened to it a lot? It's what I was listening to every time I come down here to draw or edit videos or whatever I'm doing. Wall scrolls for 8. I love it. I have shirts for 8, jewelry for 8. I have the gun blade sitting in the window. I would show you, but I don't want to move the camera. But yeah, I love it. If you haven't, like I said, if you haven't played it, you should give it a try. It's not very much. It's like $10, I think, for download. If you don't love it, it's okay. You don't have to, because I'm pretty sure I love it enough for most people. However, if you do love it, I'm always wanting to meet new Final Fantasy VIII fans and make friends. So please, please, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, whatever. I would love to. What I'll do is I will learn how to speak English first. I like to do sketch trading cards. So what I will do is, if you will comment your favorite Final Fantasy VIII memory, or just why you love Final Fantasy VIII, I will randomly choose a comment, and then I will message you to get your address, and I will make a Final Fantasy VIII trading card for you. I did a Laguna, not trading card today, but you know, just give me an idea. Look, I can draw. You're not gonna get a piece of garbage. There it is. I was so excited. It'll be a black and white one, probably like that, but it'll be a trading card size. I've got cards. So yeah, comment, and you might get a trading card. Yay! Anywho, thanks for hanging out with me while I ramble on about Final Fantasy VIII. I could ramble on for hours. I could do a whole series of videos just on VIII and stuff. But yeah, I love it. And I hope you have a great night. And I look forward to talking to you guys some more about Final Fantasy in general in the future. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Keep being amazing and awesome.